Oh my God, now I
Uncle
can't think of
Fester?
it. No.
I'm reading the chat.
I guess I do look like Uncle Fester. No, I'm talking about the guy who does the YouTube news.
Oh,
Keemstar.
oh, oh. I
Every time you say
unintentionally.
every time he says like he's always like, let's get right into the news, and it's like you almost get there every time, and I'm just like,
Maybe I should watch him to see how close I am.
dude, you're super close.
That's hilarious. Okay. All right. So, our first news topic. Also, hey, we got our timer back. Yay. Our first topic of today, and be it is about Twitch, and we are on Twitch. But actually, let me tweet this out real quick. Actually, let me first talk about it and then tweet it out. This is regarding Twitch's new bounty board they're trying for streamers and for sponsored streams. This was reported on gamasutra.com, written by Alex Wero. This week, Twitch rolled out a beta version of its bounty board program, which aims to cut out third-party marketing agencies by directly connecting Twitch streamers with companies who will pay them on stream. Notably, the program brings the business of sponsored game streams and the responsibility of a clearly disclosing set of sponsorships in accordance with the FTC guidelines. Further in-house at Twitch, it is also presumably good for Twitch's bottom line, since the platform will act as an intermediary between companies which will want to pay people to stream their games and the streamers themselves. It's not clear how much, if any, cut Twitch might take from each bounty transaction. When contacted by Gamasutra, a Twitch representative stated that since this is a beta test, it is very limited run, it is too early to commit on what a final program might look like. But it will adhere to our transparency policies as it pertains to our sponsored content. Oops. Let me actually refresh this. And I'll put the link in the chat for the entire article. But what they're doing, and I read into this this past weekend. So this is what exactly Twitch is doing. Twitch is becoming more of an easier way for game companies to contact and direct streamers. So that they can make deals on what sponsored stream content they want to do it for. And as you can see in the pictures behind me with the slideshow, the way it's set up is that there is a bounty board on the streamer's dashboard. On there would have a list of games that are available for any streamer to use, or if they're approved to use it. And it can range from general games that are listed, but some games are even listed towards a particular type of game that a streamer likes to have. Like say streamer plays a lot of platformers, it's going to be probably more platformer games on that list rather than first-person shooters. And right now it's for $100. And the way that and the way the thinking around this, or at least what I've been reading, is that the fear is that if this becomes something where companies are going to latch on more than what they're already currently doing with streamers, then this would basically entice companies to come out and say, hey, we want to have this game to be played and have somebody play it for a lot less than what an actual streamer would get for much more. At the same time, I feel this is really good for streamers, especially for us and for anybody else who are not as huge.
Like people who are like lower viewer count streamers.
Yeah, definitely. And this is definitely, I think, a much more better option and a thing more for affiliates and small streamers. I think that the people who are big time streamers who will get thousands of views, like, I think they'll be fine. I think that there could be a possibility where all the companies just go straight to the Twitch site and just have the bounty board as the thing, and making them much less with a way to save money and have the big streamers potentially lose out on all that money. I don't think it's gonna happen. I hope it doesn't go that route, but it depends on what.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think it will either.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, like, anything that's pro-consumer, which this seems very pro-consumer, is a good thing in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
this doesn't seem like it's a bad thing for anybody.
Right. Because like the thing about this is we already been doing this. Like streamers are already making deals and making sure that they have sponsored on their title to say like, hey, this is a sponsor. We receive a code or we were paid to play this game, and it's only for an hour. You literally only have to play like for an hour with these games.
That's even better. Like that's I mean, the thing is like what Twitch is doing in regards to help. Like, I'll give you an example of something I think is really, really cool about Twitch. So a lot of streamers that I know that are full-time streamers that were on YouTube or did a lot of stuff on YouTube are actually making more money on Twitch, even though their like regular viewer count isn't anywhere near the numbers that they would get on a video. Let's say they upload a video, right? And they have 50,000 views on that one video. But on Twitch, they only have 500 people watching them, which is arguably significantly smaller amount of people. But with the subs, the donos, the bits, this program, like they are making more money in general. They're making a living. And then on top of whatever they're making on YouTube helps as well. YouTube needs to get their head out of their ass.
Yeah.
Because stuff like this is going to make people just straight up full on leave YouTube. If Twitch does a thing, and I think we've talked about it before, where they start giving ad revenue to uploaded content, or
that'd be huge.
Like stuff like that in general. Good Lord. Like
that'd be huge.
YouTube will full on die.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's full on arguable, that YouTube is built on the back of gamers.
Yes.
So it's
the funny thing, and the funny thing with Twitch is like it's almost the same thing. They started on the backs of gamers, but like they've since then kind of slowly going back to what Justin TV used to be, where you can stream pretty much everything. But now, because of how Twitch is and how much it has grown, it basically can branch out, and the core is still gaming, but they can branch out to other things now. The other thing that makes, and I like to throw this out there too, the thing that makes Twitch so cool over YouTube is that if a streamer streams a Nintendo game, which they're totally able to, it's not quote unquote illegal. Yeah, their VOD might get taken down. So be it. So what if their VOD gets taken down? If they play a Nintendo game and they have a bunch of subscribers or people donating money, they're still making money while playing a Nintendo game. That's not possible on YouTube unless you do like Nintendo's program. So exactly.
Like I love seeing stuff like this. I love seeing Twitch try to like do more for the consumer. Whenever Twitch does something new, I'm always like, ooh, like what? Or not consumer, but the streamer.
Yeah.
I'm always like, ooh, what's gonna happen here? And so I'm 100% behind this. I think I will say this. I will say that. Oh gosh, what was I gonna say about the downside of it? Like, if you see a streamer who's like just hitting those bullet points to make that money and doing nothing but hitting those bullet points, I could see, maybe their followers kind of like, all right, are you just a shill? Are you just trying to make money? Or are you actually trying to entertain us? Like, I could totally see, but that's on a personal, a single streamer basis. So,
and even then, like people who have watched a streamer would know, like automatically, as far as like, hey, this guy is not playing the game they used to play. He's something out of his range, and like maybe he's not as having fun as the other games. So you can definitely tell a difference. People who watch streams, including ours, they'll notice like what we're excited for and what turns us on. So like they'll know, they'll sniff it out, and when they do, then it's like, oh, this guy's just doing it for the cash. I mean, given it, hey, it is a business in the long run, but
I think that's why people are so willing to donate, to buy bits, and even though I hate buying bits because it's like it's 40 cents on the dollar, and I'm just like no. But and also subscribing. I think that's why people are so willing to do it, because they know that that streamer is living off of that money.
Yeah.
You have a direct source that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that that streamer is not this like corporate shill just trying to make money for Twitch or just playing games to make money.
Yeah.
So I think if there is a streamer who is doing that, that's on them and not on Twitch.
Agreed. I definitely love the idea of what this is going for. I'm curious to see what exactly will look like in the future. Not like in 2 years, but like in 10 years. I'm kind of curious what it will look like then. But from right now, I am totally with this idea.
Me too.
Given we are on Twitch and we are streamers, so there's a bit of a bias there. But take it with a grain of salt.
I'm looking at it objectively.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking at it from because here's the thing. I've to an extent, Anthony, given up on being a solo streamer. I love doing this, but as somebody who's just on my own streaming, I've kind of given that dream up. I'll stream from time to time for fun, but in that sense, like if I were to be like, I'd like to make $100, then I'd play whatever game is on that list for an hour plus. Like I'd play it for longer than just that hour. So
right, definitely. All right, moving on to our next topic at hand, and this is in regards to the HTC Vive, as well as other headsets. Finally, this is reported off of CNET.com. This is written by Sky.